Once upon a time, there was a guy named Alm. One day, he got into a fight with his car over something trivial.
Let me rub it for you.
Oh, yes.
This event pleases Faye, a known horrible person. She uses her secret technique, fluttering dress, by casually lifting her dress slightly higher every passing day. She eventually got Alm to look, and that is when she delivered the coup de grace, a secession technique passed down by her master Tao Bai Bai. This technique was so potent that it gave Alm and his entire line of descendants severe brain damage, including his child, who would eventually become the CEO of Walmart despite developing bad habits. Celica was furious when she heard what had happened. One day, while she was furiously walking down the street, she encountered a blue man named Jeddah. Legend has it that he was quite the playboy when he was young, fathering 3 beautiful daughters. Jeddah claims that he has a way to solve her problems. Sensing the man as a trustworthy fellow, Celica followed him into the stinky sewers that he came from. There, the blue man convinces Celica that Duma would never give her up or let her down or run around and desert her. Upon hearing this, she eagerly gave her soul to Duma and became brain-damaged Celica. Brain-damaged Celica became incredibly ill and incredibly stinky, with purple gas all over her. The rampaging Ginger easily crushed powerful fighters such as the beautiful Oliver. It was said that this was where the saying, "Gingers have no souls," came from. Not even George, callsign Touch, Lucas, known for defeating many women with a mere touch, stood a chance against her. Much to his horror, the deranged Celica actually grabs back. She then latched onto Lucas like a Left 4 Dead 2 jockey and drove him to Duma's lair, where he underwent severe torture. Poor Lucas was never the same. The evil Celica even corrupted members of her own army with her brain damage, turning all but a handful of them into Duma's faithfuls and unleashing them unto the world, with the express goal of capturing Alm and turning him into a crispy gingerbread man. Joined by his own army and defectors such as Sheep Path Genny, Alm refines his double lion into a new techniques, into a hope that can defeat this evil once and for all. Brain damage story aside, today I'll be doing an in-depth guide about Qualm. This bad boy can fit so much pain and destruction in a single attack. His trademark double lion is already strong enough to wipe out a wide array of units. But now, we shall go one step beyond. Quadra Lion! Now first, a disclaimer. You do not need summoner support to do this build. It's just there to help him out a little since he's facing plus 10 units after all. Now, both plus attack and speed IVs will work with this build, with speed being a little stronger for getting quads while attack being better for doubles. Sometimes avoiding the need to take a hit is a nice feature that makes plus attack Qualm works almost as well as the regular double variant, so don't fret between the two. Now, one of the first things one needs to understand about Alm is to put his stats into perspective. So, his basic stats are 33 attack and 30 speed, with a ton of health at 45. His defenses are average at 28, and his resistance is below average at 22. But when you really think about it, in terms of other brave attack users, he's actually a 41 attack and 35 speed unit in his base stats. So if you can actually think like that, then suddenly Qualm quadding people to death with what emulates a 38 speed unit suddenly doesn't seem that strange. He has so much power that even at plus 1, he can already rip plus 10 Effies and Zelgius to shreds, some of the most prominent units in a tier 20 arena. And that's it, very cheap, easy to build.
Now, at full power, Qualm can wipe out pretty much the entire cast at plus 10, except for very few exceptions. Let me remind you that units are much more bulky at plus 10 thanks to HP raising alongside the defense stats, so he's going to be doing all this against units at just plus 1. So how does this happen? Well, combined with his high brave attack and high speed, Qualm has a secret technique hidden in the 4th move of his attack string, and that is the Lion's Roar. By using Dragon Fang to supplement his high attack, Qualm can unleash Lion's Roar to ignore the weapon triangle and instantly dunk his target to death, in addition to a deadly quad attack. This combination gives Qualm the strongest player face in the entire game. Now, let's look over the A skill, as this has been a bit contested. Despite the fact that attack and speed push is now a thing, I still continue to use life and death on Qualm. Now, why? Since, attack and speed push, you can still keep your defense stats when you make an attack, so that makes it better, right? No, not really, that's not the case. While you can argue with it being slightly better Swift Sparrow because of this, the fact that it loses its effect when you're not at full health makes the skill kinda undesirable to me. But Lu Bu! Alm loses HP when he attacks anyway. This fits perfectly with his entire scheme. True, I won't deny that, but you can still do the same thing with life and death. So to put things into perspective, take a look at this video as a 61 attack Effie hits my Qualm, who is not even at full health. Despite the fact that plus 10 Effie is blue, and my plus 1 Alm is red, and my Alm having a defense Super Bane, he takes a hit from Effie and survives anyway. Why is that so? That is because Alm has very, very high HP. The loss of a mere 5 defense stats makes very, very little difference to his matchups. Now, alright. So after the initial assault, Alm loses some HP from his skills. Now, if he doesn't have a healer handy, he's pretty much dead in the water for the coming turns. If he's carrying attack and speed push during this time, he runs a risk of getting doubled as his enemy face is much, much weaker. On the other hand, if you use life and death, chances are he will survive the attack, and if he's fast enough, he will double the enemy that are attacking him and kills them instead. This same principle applies to the player phase of his downtime. He can still potentially double and continue to contribute in situations that requires him to keep fighting without a heal. Now, attack and speed push doesn't have this flexibility. You'll have to wait at least until renewal or just Falchion for it to heal you, so that you can go back into action again. Thus, I feel that it's a bit of a 5-star trap when you can just sacrifice a soft at 4 stars for a better effect. It's cheaper, yet still more efficient. Now, the next topic is the difference between Double Lion and Quadra Lion. Now, one of the arguments is that you have to take a single attack to unleash the fullest extent of Qualm's power, and it screws up his momentum unless you have a healer. That is true, but you also have to consider this. What about Double Lion? I mean, at best you will still need to wait 1 turn for Falchion to kick in. And what would happen, say, your Double Lion doesn't take out the enemy? Then you will have a lot more momentum issues for the rest of your team to deal with. So I believe that the true path is to make sure whatever Alm faces gets torn to shreds instantly. Now, that is not to say that Qualm is omnipotent either. He will run into problems with Swordbreaker or Worry Fighter carrying foes. But, thanks to the advent of skills like Wrath and Bold Fighter that people would much rather use instead, Qualm can still perform his deeds. And it's not like the first Double Lion of his quad is really that much weaker than that of a regular Double Lion from a regular build. Especially if you're a horrible person and have Alm equip Heavy or Flashing Blade and equip the Double Moonbow. What does it mean? Now, although the Double Moonbow might miss some of the heavy-duty kills like Effie, it is a pretty fine balance. Still, I prefer this one better, so I can guarantee to wipe out my target. Now, not convinced yet? Well, here's a log of what happens when Qualm faces a TA3 Naui in battle. He kills her in a third hit. Now, what makes it that much better is, then the next opponent that Qualm gets to fight will eat a lion's roar. Of course, if Naui runs both TA3 and Swordbreaker, then Alm will lose. But if someone's stupid enough to gimp their Naui just to deal with a single thread, then, well, I'll just simply get another teammate to deal with it. And that are the reasons why I've decided to choose Life and Death as my A skill. Plus speed Naui is not a rare thing. It does happen, and it happens often enough. Alright, next is his B skill, God. See, one of the issues that Qualm faces because of that single counterattack is that he's more prone to take a powerful skill on a counterattack from an enemy, especially if that enemy uses Vengeful Fighter or Steady Breath. By using Guard, he can eliminate this problem and annihilate guys like Zelgius without a second thought. Then the best part about the skill is that even at Guard 1, it'll have good synergy with Alm. Though I suppose Guard 3 will be better for the off time that Alm has. Alternatively, he can roll with Chill Defense. But I think that Chill Dev is something that's better off another unit carrying for him rather than him carrying it himself. Still, you are looking at a unit that will take 28 extra damage from your attacks. Nothing can survive that. Which means that while Wrath can be handy to add to damage to the final Lion's Roar, Chill Death will probably far surpass it against the affected target. Now, of course, none of that really matters if somebody else is carrying it for him, so that's how you should go about doing things. Or get someone with, like, Deathploy or something to just lower the defense. I mean, it's not 7, but -5 could still make the enemy take 20 extra damage. That is no joke. Anyway, his C skills are generally flexible, depending on your team, though Infantry Pulse and, of course, Panic Ploy are great because of his high HP, while Attack, Defense, and Speed Smoke are great for his future battles. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for my explanation of Qualm. Now, let us witness the battles between Alm's army and Celica's army, as Qualm displays his true power. Okay, so the first opponent we get to fight is a Super Magic Ike, a Bulbasaurus Rex, a Tiki, and a Sheena. Ooh, Sheena, huh? Okay, let's move it out. Try my best. We will have Qualm eliminate the entire enemy team. Or at least some of them. Let's pop open this wall. We'll let them come our way, and then we'll deal with them one by one. Here we go. Let's see. I suppose first thing we should do is taste this! Quadra Lion! And with that, Super Magic Ike has been defeated. Now, if I didn't have Guard, Super Magic Ike would have been the one who defeated me. But since I have Guard, it is no longer an issue. Now let's go and heal Qualm back to shape. Bulbasaurus Rex will fly over here and hit Faye in the face, but Faye, being tanky as she is, despite being a mere +1, will tank that attack. And now because Qualm is so incredibly fast, he can just double Camilla to death, but he finished her off in a single hit anyway, because 1, he can already do that, and 2, he's got Lion's Roar charged up. Rather than wasting it on Bulbasaurus Rex. Wrong move! That's what you get for hitting Faye in the face. Now let's go and heal Qualm. We'll let Tiki run over here, and then we'll just blast Tiki to shreds. As soon as she arrives, She's gonna eat a face full of Lion's Roar! Let's see how much damage. Alright. Alright. What a thing to say right before completely ripping Tiki's face off.
I'm here for you.
I just absolutely love that special activation quote. Alright. Now, it is time we finish off Sheena with the Quadra Lion! Though unfortunately, Sheena, being green as she is, gets chopped up in 2 hits. But now, we shall have our first battle against Celica. Alright, let's see. First, let's get into position to deal with Celica.
As you say.
Faye will be needed to do this job. Meanwhile, Qualm will completely annihilate all the green units down there. Let's see if Faye can't do it right now. Nope, she cannot. She can only try her best.
Right.
So that's exactly what she's going to do. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move away and we're just gonna let Faye and Celica duel. Alright, Faye, activate your dynamo! Absorb that skill!
My apologies.
6 damage. Alright, okay, no problem. Time to pay her back in spades. Come on!
Try my best.
Faye versus Celica.
I've had it.
What? And that is how Faye defeated Celica. That is absolutely terrible. Alright, now, let's go.
Sure.
It's
Yes.
time for Qualm to get into action. Mirth versus Alm. Grrr! How about this then? And so Mirth was unceremoniously defeated by Qualm.
Here I go.
Alright, now let's go heal Qualm back to full, and then we're just gonna simply walk over and show Raven a thing or two. Chop chop! Now, we just need to take care of Hector, and all will be finished. And I have my secret technique charged up. Let's go!
Leave it to me.
Secret technique!
This is how it's
Lions roar! You survive? Well, I'll just chop you again. And if you survive that, there's still 2 more after that. Now we get to fight Captain America. Captain America's got a big sack. There's gonna be Kaya, Lucius, oh, and there's Celica. Looks like Celica has decided to strike first. We
Here I
must
go.
deal with
On
her.
the way.
Alright, let's see. Kaya should be
Try my best.
taken out. No. Not quite, huh? Alright, that's fine. We got other ways to do this.
All right.
Faye, fire!
all right.
Then we'll just toss
Let
an
us sing.
uncomfortable dancer to make Faye uncomfortable, and Faye will become so uncomfortable that she'll be firing another shot.
Yeah.
And she makes an uncomfortable sound while she's at it. Alright, Captain America will hit Faye twice in the head. That actually is pretty bad. Let's see what happens. Oh! Ooh. Why would you do that to Faye? Why?
Right.
Oh, Faye Spray can't take out Celica? Oh no. Oh no. Well, Faye Spray could take out Celica.
Sure.
Faye
Try my
has
best.
backup. Well, she's gonna get backup now.
Okay.
With the power of Alm, Faye suddenly gained enough power to take out the evil Celica. Faye versus Celica. And so Celica has been defeated. Alright, now we
On the
will
way.
move Qualm.
Glad to sing for you.
All right.
And Qualm will Qualm Captain America to death.
Here I go.
Now, the only thing we have to deal with is Lucius. Lucius is... He's not using pain at all. What's the deal, yo? What is the deal? No pain? No pain? What is the deal? Okay then. Since you've forsaken the righteous path, I will show you how it's done. Whoop, boom. Yeah, okay, take pot shot at Alm, like that'll do you any good. Go and finish this.
Leave it to me.
Go up there and slash him. And so that's the end of Lucius, and this battle's over. Okay, now, next opponent is an Effie, a Tharja, Camilla, and a Sheena. Ooh, Sheena's got 40-40 defenses, that's very interesting. Can Qualm punch through all this? Let us find out. Alright, so Qualm can easily defeat Bulbasaurus Rex. But why waste the firepower? Yeah. Oh my god, why does she make such a horrible noise when she attacks? The worst part about it all is that I can actually reproduce that noise. And meanwhile, Effie's just being kind of bounced back and forth like that. That's not an issue. I suppose we need to do something about Tharja, but that's easy though. Faye can suck magic attacks, so we'll just let Faye take care of it. Now suck that attack! She sucked it all up! Oh my god! Alright, unfortunately though, Tharja got tossed away, so we need to move back for a bit. Once they get into position, I will Quadra-Lion Effie to death. And then, we will have to deal with Tharja and Sheena. But until then, let's wait. I don't want to overextend myself. I need to be able to pick up Alm and put him to safety right afterwards. And now see here, this is the power of the Quadra-Lion! What are you, Effie? You're 40 plus 10! You're 40 plus 10 Effie with bold fighter and 40 defense.
Right.
And me, and Alm with just mere 40 plus 1. And you're blue, but I will show you the difference between our strength. Quadra-Lion! Chop chop. Oh, secret technique. Alright. Lion's roar! And with the lion's roar, Effie's face has been completely blown away. And that is the power of Qualm. Eternal. Okay, now we need to go and heal Qualm when we have the opportunity to. For now, though, we will heal Faye back to shape. Cheer up, Faye. Now, let us go. Not that it's needed, because Tharja's gonna kill herself on Fjorm.
Do you like darkness?
Do you? Oh, I sure as hell do.
You won't get past me.
The darkness of revenge. You've got another thing coming, Tharja. Alright, so here we have a problem. Qualm is badly wounded, so we're just gonna go and toss him straight into combat. We're gonna heal him just a little bit. So, oh, that's more than good enough. As you can see, well, then again, Sheena only has 26 speed, but the beauty of Qualm is that he can actually still double and fight after being seriously wounded. So let's see, I like them to be in a more comfortable position for me to charge in, so I'm going to move back once again, and once. Oh, Ike is the one who gets to come in. Ike versus Qualm. I'm going to strike you twice, and now I will teach you the painful lesson of what happens when you mess with Qualm. Even though he doesn't get to Qualm, he just kind of uses secret technique. All right. All right. What a strange thing.
Glad to sing for you.
Alright. And then all of a sudden, Naoi's head exploded. Just. What? And now Azura is finished off as well. Now we must defeat Celica's corrupted lieutenant, Barg May. Alright, so May comes with Blar Owl and a number of powerful allies.
Leave it to me.
So let's
Try
see.
my best.
The first thing we do, I guess, is try our best and punch through the walls. Alright, now. Let's see here. Okay.
Alright.
Faye will fight May. Meanwhile, we will deal with Aira with... Oh, crap. Wind sweep.
Orders, please.
Well, that's okay. I have this. Not a problem. I can deal with this. Alright, with wind sweep. And there's a Maui. I can take care of that with Qualm. Alright, let's go. Faye versus May. Ooh! Well, Faye absorbed all those owls. Meanwhile, Aira's wind sweep avoided that. Ah! You just pulled her back! That's not right! You can't do that!
Yes.
Well, whatever. Freeorm will go and stab this Aira to death now.
Ah!
Be gone with you!
I won't let you live.
Glimmer? Really?
Are you
Glimmer?
ready?
Yeah. What? What? Whatever. Alright. Alright, Faye. Who do you fight for? Tell me!
No more.
Okay, alright, never mind. You're just gonna go, no more! After getting hit by so many owls, I guess she's too brain damage to save her Alm. Alright, that's fine. Let's heal her back up now. Now her brain damage goes away and everything is okay again. Alright. Now all that's
Orders,
left
please.
is to defeat.
Sure. I'm here for you.
You know, it would be nice if there's a heal that
Try my
lowers
best.
charges. That would be really nice. But, oh well. Now let us go and defeat Maui. Or, you know, you could keep pulling her away. You know,
Alright.
let's just... Whatever now. Let's go and shoot Maui twice. For funsies. Maybe I'll get to say...
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, now. Oh, what in the heck?
Leave it to me.
That hurt a lot more than I... Oh, that's because of that. That hurt a lot more than I had originally anticipated.
All right.
I mean, yeah, 47 damage? What the hell? What is this? If I do that, I will get killed. I can't... No, I can't do that.
So,
It's probably Lucina's fault. Yeah, alright. Okay. Sheep Path. Destroy Lucina! Build up your infinite shield. Now, Sheep Path has her shield up. It'll be okay. Ugh. My sheep clothing! Well, that's okay. I crushed you, Naui. Now, we must go and find Celica's secret hideout. Because the enemy is much stronger, we can no longer use Faye. Now, let's see. Celica's Bulldog General, Zelgius, has appeared. Let's see here. Bold fighter, steady breath, quick repose. Yep, that's a tough one. Then there's a Sheena, there's a Naui, and then there's a Shardy Nest chilling there. Okay,
Yes.
let's move.
Detestable.
Detestable.
here I go.
Leave it to me.
Let's move into position to get ready. Armor March sighted. Well, I mean, I could just blast through this wall and hit Zelgius in the face, which
Orders, please.
might not be too hard at all. So perhaps I should? Or I can just wait and just use Quadrilion when one of them gets by. Let's see what they do next. What will you do? Oh, they're buffing him up. And now they're... He's retreating. Okay, that's kind of awkward. We will just
All right.
move back and wait for them then.
So, yes.
Come forth! I can't just run right in unless I have an escape plan. I suppose we're just gonna have to move over here. I need someone to pull me back. I'll have Comrade Fjorm get ready to throw me back after I launch an initial assault. Or that could happen. Let's see. I should be able to tank an attack right afterwards. No, I can destroy Sheena, but at a cost. Guess I'll have to wait just a little longer so that my reinforcement can throw me out after I finish my job. Or just heal me. That works too. Let's go! Secret technique! Quadra Lion! What? Now Sheena has been defeated. Okay. Bring me right back to full
Here
health.
for you.
Okay, now I will wait for Naui to come over here, and then I will just simply slash her to death. Secret technique! Lions roar!
Take this.
Take this! And then Naui's face gets completely blown away. Alright, now all that's left is Sharina and Zelgius himself. Gotta get some
Leave it to me.
here. What do we do here? Unfortunately, my health is too low to tank that. So I have a different idea. I'll just
All
get
right.
As you
I'll
say.
just get Fjorm over here. Fjorm can take care of Sharina because, you know, Fjorm is basically power creep Sharina. Let's go!
Found your weak spot.
My weak spot! Ah! Ha! I found your weak spot!
This is my
Yeah! Oh, and just slammed Sharina to death. That's disgusting.
Yes.
I can't believe that just happened. Meanwhile, her face is all like, maximum ahigao. Alright, in one more repair, I'll go after him. Unfortunately, I cannot defeat Zelgius without the Quadra Lion. Here we go!
Leave it to me.
Secret final technique! Quadra Lion! Your steady breath is no match for me! And that is how Qualm defeated Zelgius, bringing peace to this quadrant. At last, the final battle against Celica begins now. She has suffered so much brain damage that she thinks she's underwater, and she also split into two. Now, once and for all, we will defeat Celica. Now, let's see, how do we go ahead and do this? I guess first we need to deal with
Leave it to me.
the magic Celica. So that once we defeated her nuclear strikes, we can take care of the rest of her team.
All right.
Now, in this cramped map, this will be very tough to deal with. So the best course of action is to simply have her kick her own ass. So the best way to go about doing this is... Curses. Worry Fighter, Effie, that's just screwed up. That's some horrible setups that they've got there. My build has one weakness, and that is against Worry Fighter.
Leave it to me.
Well, that and getting chill speed all day by the evil Celica. The evil Celica knows my weakness. However,
Detestable.
secret technique!
Leave it to me.
Using harsh command, I was able to go straight back to my true power, and that is Quadra Lion. Let's see. Slaying Spear, I should be able to survive such a thing. So while the Celicas are traveling up there, let's go and quad this. Blanino to death. Die! And now I saved up something just for you, Effie.
Sure.
Alright, now, Sheep Nino will heal Alm. Not quite back to full, unfortunately, but, well, here we go. Qualm versus Effie! Ah, that hurts so much, alright? Oh, God, God. Even by my calculations, that hurt a little more than it should. Oh, God, that hurts so much. Jesus Christ, that hurts so much. I need your help. Sheep Nino, fire! And so Sheep Nino was able to defeat Effie once and for all. And now we need to defeat...
Leave it to me.
We need to defeat Nuclear Celica. Fjorm will defeat Nuclear Celica.
You won't get past me.
Finally, all that's left is the final battle against brain damaged Celica. Now, I need to get healed back to full, otherwise I will not be strong enough to defeat maximum brain damage Celica. Oh my god. Just a little bit more. Crazy Celica's coming over here, thinking that she's underwater. She's swimming over here. We need to finish her off once and for all. Come on, Genny, let's go.
All right.
Secret technique. Double lion. Oh, God. Finally, we have defeated the evil Celica, who is slowly swimming our way. And so the world knows peace once again. Unwilling to admit defeat, the evil Celica latched onto Alm in a last desperate attempt to analyze him. However, before she could do so, she was bitten by a horrible monster and turned into a Loli who loves the beach. And so, the world is saved once again, thanks to the power of Philadelphia.